implement of wash policy at the federal level. But unfortunately, the urban reform project will be closing and it's going to be impossible to complete
issues. As sustainable sanitation is not fit for all activities to do so. Okay, if you
I had told you earlier, but I was expecting the chairman of area councils, Kuje, Abaji, Babalaba, and the rest of them. I have just been informed in the good authority by the Honourable Chairman of Kuje Area Council is here. He is represented by the HOD Environment of Kuje Area Council, Mr. Timothy Wana. Timothy, thank you very much, Papa. We appreciate you. May the good Lord bless you richly. I was just speaking to Mr. Chris, an information officer. We're colleagues, so we usually identify ourselves wherever we go. And he tells me 5 minutes. All the guests that are required to kick off this event are already here. And there is no reason for any further delay. So at exactly 10:30, we're going to kickstart the event with the national anthem. And after that, the welcome address. Of course, those who are responsible already know. The ED Ruwasa, Dr. Mohammed Dan Hassan, is already aware of that. And on a very good note, he has a dual role to play today. He's also standing in for the FCT Minister of State, Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu. And so as soon as he's done with the welcome remarks, he will also give us the opening remarks. And soon afterwards, if you have a copy of the program, we're taking the goodwill messages, and I'm sure all those responsible are aware. And for the sake of time, with the lack of it, each goodwill message carries 2 minutes. Soon after that, the NYC Dance Troupe. I don't know if they are available. Can someone please signal the NYC Dance Troupe? Permit me to introduce some of the directors that have just arrived here. Abdullahi Umar Utana, thank you for coming, we appreciate you. And we have Udud Young, he's also one of the directors of the Federal Ministry of Water Resources. We also have with us the director from AMAC, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you very much for coming. We have exactly 1 minute, 30 seconds. Let's put our hearts together. Everyone who should be seated should please be seated. Remember, we're still observing the COVID-19 protocols. Don't stand too close to each other without wearing a mask. And don't stand close to any woman who is not your wife. These are part of the protocols we're observing. Please, let's be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Once again, my name is Solomon Yopave. I'm a newscaster and editor with Radio Nigeria. You can clap for me if you like. Having said that, I'd like to introduce formally now my permanent secretary, who is also representing the Honourable Minister of Health, Mrs. D.D. Esther Watson-Jack, MNI. A round of applause for her, please. Permit me now to introduce I said something I shouldn't have said. But that earns me more money. Sorry, there was a little mix-up in the write-up. Forgive me. My permanent secretary, as I introduced her earlier, is the permanent secretary for Ministry of Water Resources. And my prayer for her is she becomes, if there's a national permanent secretary, we can give it to her. So that she's an all-rounder. But please put your hands together for her one more time. I'd like to introduce the representative of the Honourable Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Mohammed Dan Hassan. A round of applause for him, please. And by the way, the Minister is a woman, Dr. Ramatu, Tijani Aliyu, so please don't mix the two up. He's only representing her. Please permit me to introduce the Honourable Minister of Water Resources. He is going to join us via Zoom in the course of time, but physically present is Honourable Permanent Secretary. Please put your hands together for the Minister of Water Resources. He is present via Zoom in the course of time. That will be open, televised, and of course we get to see his face where he's broadcasting from. That's what COVID-19 has also brought to us. It has made life a lot easier. You can be part of the program anywhere you are. And that makes it very beautiful for all of us. The chairman from the area councils, the only one I'm aware of for now is the one that Mr. Dawana is representing. Except if there are more. But the Chairman of AMAC, Chairman Kuje Area Council is represented here. If there's any other, I haven't known, but if there are, please let's put our hands together for all the chairmen of the council, the area councils. Can we put our hands together for them, please? Thank you. I also would like us to put our hands together for the director of Highburn Nigeria Limited, Mr. Hussein Padalu. A round of applause for him. Thank you very much for coming. Beautifully seated are all the directors working with the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Water Resources. They are here present. I had introduced them one by one earlier, but for the sake of time or the lack of it, let's put our hands together for all of them, please. Put our hands together for all the directors. And then our boss from the UNICEF, a gentleman very excellent. I've met him quite a few times. I'd like to introduce Mr. Michael Fulson. A round of applause for him. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the youth volunteers that are here with us. Can you put your hands together for these lovely people seated? This is just a sample of them. Because of the COVID-19 protocols, we didn't bring all of them. The crowd will be too much for us to manage. And of course the task force will take that up and we have to make some payments. And so to save some money, we have to save some people. And we brought us a few. A round of applause to them one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. If you're happy to be here, can you clap for us? Okay, thank you. I'd like to also recognize everyone and each one who made the program today possible. All our friends, our well-wishers, the media, our invited guests. Ladies and gentlemen, can you put your hands together for yourselves, please? Thank you. I may not be able to mention you one by one, but if I have to, in the course of time, I will do that. Having said that, I think it's about time we began this program very officially. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a point of correction. I've just been told that Mr. Abdullahi Umar Utana is actually representing the Honourable Minister, Federal Minister of Works and Housing. A round of applause for him, please. Please, can we see him in person? Thank you very much, sir, for coming. That indication was not done earlier. That's why we mixed it up a little bit. Our apologies, please. Thank you again for coming. At this point in time, may I please humbly ask all of us to rise up on our feet as we take the national anthem to kickstart this event officially. The national anthem, please. A round of applause for Nigeria as we sit down. Thank you very much. The good Lord bless you. The Honourable Minister of Water Resources, ably represented, physically present, by the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Ndidi Esther Watson-Jack, and other ministers here present, our partners and friends, particularly from UNICEF and other partners and friends here present, our directors from the ministry and other directors here present, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. We'd like to officially welcome you to the flag-off of the National Youth Volunteer on Hand Washing and Clean Nigeria campaign on COVID-19. Today is a special day. I'd like to, before we move forward, recap a little bit that this program was flagged off on the 19th of November by the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in 2019, and the executive order was issued on the 20th of November of the same year, and that led to the rollout of the campaign against open defecation in Nigeria. As at the time the event started, ladies and gentlemen, we had only 16 local governments out of the 774 local governments where we could say in a bit that we're open defecation free. But as we speak today, after the rollout of the campaign, about 45 local governments are already open defecation free. If I were you, I'll put my hands together because this is a sign of progress. Today, we are flagging off the volunteers, 100 youths from across all the 774 local governments, which makes the fight more fierce, which makes it more efficient, which makes it more quick. And we're hoping that at the end of the day, the volunteers will be able to carry the message of hand washing and the ending open defecation in Nigeria to all the nook and crannies of the local government. And that's why we're excited to be here today. My name is Solomon Yopave. I'm your anchor, and I'd like to welcome you officially to this occasion today, the Executive Director of WASA FCT, Dr. Mohammed Dan Hassan. A round of applause for him as he comes forward. You may like to step forward. Please use your mask. I'm not using mine, so yours covers me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Honourable Minister, Federal Minister of Water Resources, suitably and ably represented here with us by the distinguished Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Watson Jack, the representative of the Minister of Works and Housing, the chairman of the area councils here present and represented, our development partners, UNICEF, and other international partners, the directors of water, sanitation, and hygiene from various secretarial ministries and agencies here present, representatives of our partners here in FCT and Nigeria, our distinguished youth that are here. It is an honor for me to stand before you here and also virtually before our Honourable Minister of the Federal Ministry of Water Resources, who is with us online. It is a great honor to be with you at this great occasion and a turning point in the history of Nigeria, where we're trying to reawaken our subconsciousness in terms of our personal hygiene and sanitation. A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. However we achieve our economic progress, if we don't have safe water supply, good sanitation and hygiene practices will always remain in the background. Ever since the inception of this administration, we've had the greatest political will in the area of wash in this country. With this great political backing, backed by practical implementation of the policies and programs of water, sanitation, and hygiene, starting with 16 out of 774 local governments. We're still counting, and we're getting to 45, and by the close of this year, we hope it's going to reach beyond 100. Therefore, this event is a very remarkable one, and the issue of open defecation and hygiene practices in terms of safety from the ravaging effects of COVID-19 is very essential, and therefore the idea of gathering youths, 100 youths in each of the 774 local governments, is a very welcome idea, because the youths, they have the energy, backed by the resources provided by the government. They will serve as change agents in our communities. And I'm sure within the next 10 months, by December, we'll get better results, good reports to present in terms of our achievement and our level in the areas of water, sanitation, and hygiene. On this note, I would like to urge all of you that the issue of water, sanitation, and hygiene, and most especially hand washing and using safe sanitation practices, in which we encourage every Nigerian to use the toilet and eliminate the practice of open defecation. This is the time. This is everybody's business. Shit business is good business. And it's not just good business in terms of health. There is the sanitation value chain, in which we have the sanitation economy. We can turn around. As reported 2019 in a UNICEF report, we can generate $15 billion in the sanitation value chain economy in Nigeria. So I think we should not only leave it in terms of the health impact, we should also look at the sanitation economy, in which these youths will be engaged to empower them and generate income for themselves while increasing the level of our hygiene and sanitation as a nation. On these few words of mine, I welcome all of you. Thank you. Yes.
A round of applause for him one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. He played a dual role. He spoke as the AD of Rwasa FCT, and he also spoke as the Honourable Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu. A round of applause for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very kindly. At this point in time, we're going to go to the goodwill messages, those who have identified with us over time. Before I do that, I'd like to just give you a little recap of what he said. He said, shit business is good business. Is that what you said, sir? Yeah. I heard that for the first time today. Please put your hands together for him one more time. It means going to toilet is very good. Is that it? Going to toilet is very good. Yeah. I'll go to toilet 4 times today, since it's good business. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to also ensure that I recognize a few people here before I go to the next step. Permit me to welcome Yusuf Yakubu Sambabi. He's a director from Tasani Adamu. He's also a director from Buhari Area Council. A round of applause for him. Thank you very kindly for coming. We appreciate you. Thank you. Having said that, we're going to invite our friends and well-wishers and our partners, those who have identified with what we're doing and are happy about it, to please come forward and say a few words of remarks of goodwill. First, I'd like to invite the representative of UNICEF, the man who has been here since morning. He came here as early as 9 o'clock today. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Fosen, a round of applause for him as he comes forward. He's a man of very few words. He doesn't speak for more than 2 minutes. Just watch him and see. Thank you.
Mr. Moderator, just for putting me on the spot. Honourable Minister of Water Resources, Honourable Minister of State for the FCT, other Ministers present, Permanent Secretaries and Directors present. Standing on the existing protocol, it gives me a pleasure to be here to give the goodwill message on behalf of UNICEF. On this August occasion of the flag-off ceremony of the National Youth Volunteer Program, the significant role of youth cannot be overemphasized in any national development. And at a time like this in Nigeria, it is committed, as Nigeria is committed to ending open in 2025. UNICEF has a global partnership with the youth, which is termed Generation Unlimited. Through this, UNICEF seeks to strengthen capacity to engage the youth to benefit from their views, insights, and ideas. Furthermore, the youth marketplace is designed to support the journey to review, build, adapt, and implement ideas, technologies, and other solutions to address problems similar to the open defecation we are facing in Nigeria today. As we are all aware, about 46 million Nigerians are still defecating in the open. This is across the 36 states and the FCT. I'm glad to say that the development of roadmaps basically to deal with the open defecation is going on in almost all the states. And this presents an opportunity for the youth volunteers to be fully engaged in ending the open defecation. That means this is not going to be a standalone program, but it will embed into the overall thinking of the nation. That we will all be at the same page, we will all work with the same similar strategies and adapt to the states as we deem fit. This may involve capacity building in sanitation approaches, which in the rural water supply and sanitation agencies, they should anchor with the coordination of the Clean Nigerian Campaign Secretariat. On behalf of UNICEF, I would like to congratulate the federal government of Nigeria, led by the Ministry of Water Resources, for this laudable initiative and to express our commitment to a continued partnership towards the welfare of children and women in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. You have impressed me today. You spoke for 1 minute, 59 seconds. A round of applause for him. One more time. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate you. Thank you. I'd like to invite for goodwill message They produce kind of materials. In this case, you have the waste bins behind you. There are those people who produce these waste bins in Nigeria. They are called the Holborn Nigeria Limited. Why are they here? They are partnering the Clean Nigeria campaign, the arm of the Ministry of Water Resources, to ensure that every of this production has the logo of Clean Nigeria campaign on it. Let's put our hands together for them. That's a great one. Whoever puts this anywhere, that logo will be on it, and that is carrying the message, and everyone will see that. So please let's welcome the director, Mr. Hussein Fadullah, for a goodwill message. Very quickly, please. Put your hands together for him. Don't worry, Kram, you just say good morning. We understand with you. It's quite okay. Thank you. It's just a goodwill message. If you have nothing else to say, just donate 100,000 to the MC, and that is done. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm representing Holborn Nigeria Limited. We are one of the old factories in Nigeria, producing plastic pipes, pins, and we are also working with the ministry and the organized private sector in delivering the message on how to end open defecation. We are planning to do some affordable toilets that from plastic that are pocket friendly, and we are happy. Okay. We are happy. We have been with end the open defecation from day one, and we have been seeing a lot of progress, and we hope to see a lot of progress in the upcoming years and ending the open defecation in Nigeria. Thank you so much.
A round of applause for him. For those of you who didn't hear what he said, on a light note, he said all of you should contribute money for me. But on a very serious note, he says that he's very happy to be a part of the program Clean Nigeria campaign, and to make sure that whatever it takes for Nigerians to get that message, it will be done. And by simply putting it on all the productions of Holborn Nigeria Limited, the Nigerian people will get to see. Anyone you buy, you see the message on it. And that message is being spread. Thank you very much again for coming. We really appreciate it. That's Mr. Hussein Fadullah. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not the least, I'd like to invite the Honourable Minister of Works and Housing, who is present here with us, represented by Mr. Abdullahi Umar Utana, who is the director in our ministry. A round of applause for the director as he comes to tell us the mind of his minister. Let's clap for him, please, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's receiving a message from the World Bank. Okay, sorry. I thought you were receiving a message to donate 10 million to water resources.
The Honourable Minister of Water Resources. Okay. All other protocol observed. On behalf of the of His Excellency, the Honourable Minister of Federal Minister of Works and Housing, I would like to indicate our own or the ministry's support for engaging the youth in clean up Nigeria. Also in engaging the youth in making Nigeria a free, open defecation zone. Thank you very much.
A round of applause to the Honourable Minister of Works and Housing. Thank you very kindly for representing the Minister. That was Mr. Abdullahi Umar Utana. He's the Director in the Ministry of Works and Housing. Thank you very much. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give us a little bit of entertainment. I'd like to invite the cultural troupe, NYC cultural troupe. Wait, please excuse me. It means you're youth corpers. It means you're youth corpers. So this baby are still youth corper, Abi. This is only the youth now. Now adult corpers will listen. Alright. Also, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be performing.
Kwa
Thank you. Thank you very much. If you marry this kind of woman, carry and go house. The day you offend her, you go use mouth bite you, go your father's house. A round of applause, bros, take her easy, idea back. A round of applause for them, ladies. Hey, hey! Something don't break, oh. Put your hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Wow. Please, this is a note of warning. Don't try this at home. Thank you very much. This is a great... I have not seen that kind of dance the lady performed. And that brings me to the fact that long before now it was thought that only men can do certain things. But I think we can now realize that whatever a man can do, a woman can do later. Better. A round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Having said that, it's time for us to invite officially for the keynote address. And this is how it's going to happen. Our Honourable Minister is going to speak with us via Zoom. And as soon as that is done, our Honourable Permanent Secretary is going to do the official opening from here. So she is representing him fully, physically, today. So it is my pleasure and honor to invite a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a fellow of the Academy of Engineering, a man of great honor and integrity, the Honourable Minister for Water Resources, Engineer Suleiman Adamu. A round of applause for him, please. Your Excellency, we have been waiting for you. The time is yours now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me? Very good. Okay. Representatives of other ministers who are present, the Cabinet Secretary for Ministry of Water Resources, Chairman of Area Councils, development partners, Directors of the Ministry of Water Resources, other distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to address this distinguished audience on this occasion of flag-off ceremony of the National Youth Volunteer Program on Handwashing and Team Nigeria campaign for COVID-19 prevention. The National Youth Volunteer Program is one of the interventions of the Federal Ministry of Water Resources on behalf of the federal government to curb the COVID-19 pandemic. And this will involve the engagement of 100 youth volunteers in each of the 774 local government areas across the country for community sensitization and awareness creation of safe water, sanitation and hygiene practices for COVID-19 prevention over a period of 3 months. Aside the health emergency occasioned by the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, it has also brought about severe socio-economic consequences globally with great impact on Nigeria. This has heightened the vulnerability of our populations, most of which are our youths, who are unable to find gainful employment. As part of the federal government's initiative under the National Economic Sustainability Plan to rebuild the economy and stimulate job creation, was the approval of the National Youth Volunteer Program on Handwashing of Team Nigeria campaign for COVID-19 prevention to be implemented by the Federal Ministry of Water Resources. This aligns with the risk communication and community engagement and infection prevention and control IPC pillars under the global COVID-19 strategic response. As the lead sector in Nigeria, our ministry set up a National Waste Emergency Response Committee on COVID-19 in the wake up of the outbreak of the pandemic last year. The committee, which I chair, has the commissioners sanitation across the 36 states as members, and we meet regularly to share ideas and strategies to improve access to waste services across the country. The platform helps us to provide the needed support to states and ensure that most services were being prioritized as a part of the COVID-19 response. In line with this, the Foreign Government Ministry has provided intervention support to states with the rehabilitation and construction of 495 boreholes to improve access to this basic necessity. The need for awareness creation and mass sensitization and adoption of good sanitation and key practices is imperative so as to maximize the benefits of having access to safe water facilities. It is in this regard and in furtherance of the Clean Nigeria Youth Development Campaign that we agreed on the National Youth Volunteer Program, which will help to project the message of adoption of safe waste practices for COVID-19 prevention, as well as ensure the productive engagement of some of our team in youths. As you are aware, access to safe water, sanitation, and hygiene as well as services is strictly linked to disease prevention and the care
Let's be patient. It's the network, as it is with everything here in Nigeria. Anytime my mother calls me for money, I tell her I don't have network. But when we want to talk, I have enough network. Suddenly she has been asking me, is it only when it comes to money that there's no network? Well, there's hardly network for lots of things now. Are we ready? Hopefully he will join us any moment now. Let's be patient, we'll give him a few minutes. Afterwards, we can just go ahead with the lunch. I think we heard a bit of what he said. And that's majorly what we've been talking about here, as planned and orchestrated by the Ministry of Water Resources and Partners. Can we find him? Is he still there? The advent of COVID-19. COVID-19 itself is a bad disease. It's not good, but it has solved a lot of problems for us. Landlords can hardly recognize their tenants now, so people are no longer sleeping under the bridge. And is he back?
Hello?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please remove my picture from here before somebody will think I'm the minister. Thank you. 1, 2.
On behalf of the Honourable Minister of Water Resources, to say thank you, look forward to more collaboration to ensure that we Nigeria.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. One more thing, Honourable Minister. We are going to show supposed to be washing hands. This technology that is here is new and unique. One, two. The honor. One, two. Okay. Sorry for the hits in the microphone. It seems the microphone is not COVID-19 compliant. It seizes at every given point. As I talk now, if I move to where the minister is, it will cease. Thank you very much, Honourable Minister. We really appreciate you. A round of applause for the Honourable Minister, please. Thank you. What the Minister would have done is to shake hands with all those young people that are volunteers, but because of COVID-19, we're shaking them from afar. Please receive your handshakes in Jesus' name. It has been done. Thank you. Please, you may be seated, young people. Thank you. Having done that, please, Honourable Minister, I'd like to apologize again for the misbehavior of the microphones. Please, we're trying to sanitize them. They are not COVID-19 compliant, but we'll work on that. We have, at this point, to invite for the vote of thanks the Head of Environment, HOD Environment, representative of the Honourable Minister of AMAC, Chairman rather of AMAC, Mr. Haruna Ahmed Labaran, HOD of Environment. That's the representative of the Honourable Chairman of AMAC. The vote of thanks very quickly. Thank you. The Honourable Minister for Water Resources, Engineer Suleiman Hamidun, the Honourable Minister of FCT, other ministers here present with relevant representatives, the Permanent Secretary, Prime Minister of Water Resources, the invited guests here present, the directors here present, member of the press, the distinguished invited guests registered here today. I'm here standing on behalf of Executive Chairman Abuja Municipal Area Council, Honourable Adamu. In fact, he wanted to be here present, but now he's attending another very important meeting. That's why he was not able to be here. The Honourable Chairman is representing the 6th Area Council Chairman on this program.
In fact, he appreciates the Federal Ministry of Water Resources for flagging off this program in Abuja Municipal Area Council. We are fully aware that this program should have been done in the Area Council Secretariat. Because of the COVID-19, the program has been shifted to this place. All this, wish you the best. In fact, as we are aware, ODF is mostly practiced in the rural communities, presenting the rural communities. We hope that there is synergy between the Federal Ministry of Water Resources, FCT Western, and the Area Council for effective implementation of this program. And we are assuring you that the National Youth Volunteers will be adequately utilized in the 6 Area Council. And we are hoping for proper cooperation and understanding between the volunteers. Once more, I wish all of you same journey to your various destinations. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much, AMAC. A round of applause for AMAC. Thank you. Please send our love to the Honourable Chairman. Having said that, we're going to do two things very quickly. The photographs, group photographs, first of all with the volunteers. The volunteers where the Honourable Minister is. We'll take a picture. Then after that, those of us in front, the first row of guests and directors, we also take a snapshot with her, and then we're done. Please, young men, can you join us? Please, cover your faces, cover your nose and mouth very properly. Thank you. Please, yeah, you must stand. Yes, very good. Let's stand around her. Just let's stand around her. Not too much, not closing too much. Let there be social distancing between yourselves and the Honourable Minister. Don't get too close. Thank you. Some of you now go enlarge her now, put her for wall for life. That one now go see my mother because he's standing very close. Thank you. Bros, why are you smiling too much now? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Please, mommy, remain standing. Let our directors and the representatives of the ministers hold on, please, UNICEF. Kindly, let's join them, Mr. Nawe. Everybody, please. Usara, please, quickly. I think that's all. Very good. At the back and the front. Back and front. Those of us who are very tall can come to the front. And those of us who are not too tall can stand at the back. There's somebody that I cannot even see. Talk less of the camera. Okay, he has come to the front. Can we capture this now, cameraman? Yes, some of you can step down. Yes, very good. Ogarusa, you are very close to the minister. Just shift small. That's against the COVID-19 protocol. Thank you. Thank you. That's done. Please, if we return and remain standing, we will take the national anthem. Thank you, E.D. Rusawa, FCT, thank you. Thanks to all of you. Let's remain standing as we take the national anthem as we close. Thank you very much. We may say our goodbyes now. Thank you. Let's all wait for the Honourable Permanent Secretary to take. Please, can we shut down the anthem? Thank you. A representative of the Minister will take her leave, and then the rest of us will join. Let's give honor to whom honor is due. Thank you very kindly. Thank you. Thank you. We believe that the flag of today is going to represent a lot of good progress in the area. Thank you very much for coming, all of you. We appreciate you deeply. May the good Lord bless you. May He punish all your enemies in Jesus' name. Amen.